It's time for another Friday Family Story Time. I'm Miss Stephanie from the Longmont Public Library, and I'm happy to be here with you today to read some books. Are you ready to read together? We should get our hands warmed up so we can say hello to each other. Are you ready? We wave hello like this. We wave hello like this. With all our friends at Story Time, we wave hello like this. Hello! Yay! Well, I have some fun new books to read to you today. I'm really excited about this one because I super love this series. It's Lady Pancake and Serve French Toast, Mission Defrostable. I have another book about food. It's called Second Banana. They're dressed up as bananas. I have Sweetie, which is becoming an old favorite of mine. Look at Sweetie, Naked Mole Rat. And this new book called Please Louise by Toni Morrison and Slade Morrison, illustrated by Shadra Strickland. So maybe we should start with this one. Can you tell where she is? I see lots of books on shelves, but I don't think she's at home because they're wearing their boots and coat and carrying a wagon, carrying an umbrella and pulling a wagon. Where could this person be? There's Louise. Please, Louise, please, please. Things are not always what they seem. If you're sometimes lonely or sometimes sad, know that the world is big but not so bad. The sky is gray now, but not for long. After the rain, birds break into song. Please, Louise, please, please. There's nothing hiding in those trees. Don't scurry too fast and miss the music of the street. You may be surprised by who or what you meet. Someone playing the harmonica. You frown at the yard where the old car is parked and shrink from the sound of a little dog's bark. Is that house really haunted, or does it just need care? Why not imagine the joy that used to be there? Is this a junkyard? Or a dangerous trap where ghosts live and monsters nap? Scary thoughts are your creation when you have no information. Sheets of rain, black clouds, thunder. Hurry, find a roof to get under. Is that a bird of prey from which you'd better run, or an eagle of gold when touched by the sun? So it's a lot about how your imagination can play tricks on you. Here is shelter from any storm. In this place, you are never alone. Do you know what the place is yet? It's the library. These books are loyal friends helping you explore, dream, discover, think, learn, and know much, much more. Imagination is an open door. Step in here and let it soar. Venice is a city that sits in the sea. When pirate ships sail the ocean lanes, dolphins are the most social. The princess sat weeping in her chamber. Juju the lion cub was lost. He could not find his mother. There are lines from all kinds of books. See, little girl, this is your world, so smile a while as the stories unfurl, where beauty and wonder cannot hide, because reading books is a pleasing guide. Fear and sadness. Where did they go? Louise doesn't care. Louise doesn't know. Louise is taking all of the books home. She can understand what she feels, since books can teach and please Louise. And help her make sense of everything. And there's the rainbow after those gray skies. I love a good book about the library. Okay, friends, let's see what's next. Should we read Second Banana by Blair Thornburg? Kate Berube illustrates this book. I think she's illustrated some, oh yeah, look. You can look in the back and see what else they've done. Hannah and Sugar and May's First Day of School. We have both of those books at the library. Okay, Second Banana. Every year, the 15 kids in Mrs. Millett's class put on the famous Food is Fun, Healthy Eating, Good Nutrition pageant. Every kid plays a food. Every kid gets a line. It is a big deal. But this year, we have 16 kids. That is a big deal, too. Mrs. Millet has a plan. Don't worry, class. I need every last one of you. Your families will love it. You'll see. We all got our roles. Bread, rice, fish, chicken, sugar, butter, cheese, broccoli, carrot, pea, eggplant, pepper, blueberry, pineapple, banana. And guess who ends up having to share? Second Banana. I do not want to be Second Banana. I want to be the only banana. Second Banana gets only half a line. Second Banana barely fits on stage. Second Banana is just not special. Mrs. Millet doesn't understand. Don't you worry, you'll be like peas in a pod. 2 peas? That makes sense. But we don't have 2 pea costumes. We only have 2 banana costumes. And I do not want to be Second Banana. My family doesn't help. This part is ripe for acting, says Mom. It's such an appealing role, says Dad. Just don't slip and fall, says my sister. Not funny. But I do not want to be Second Banana, I tell them. I want to be the only banana. I feel rotten. All month long we rehearse. The Food is Fun, Healthy Eating, Good Nutrition pageant. Bread and rice give you pep and power. Broccoli and cheese build bones and teeth. Sugar and butter are used sparingly. That means just a little. Second Banana has potassium too. That's it. 3 little words. And one is hard to say. We rehearse over and over and over and over until, get excited, class, says Mrs. Millet. Just 2 days to go. The best pageant yet. I am not excited. I still feel rotten, and it looks like First Banana does too, even with the better part, with more lines and more to do and more time on stage. I didn't want to be Second Banana, I whisper. I wanted to be the only banana. First Banana whispers back, I don't want to be on stage at all. But every kid plays a food. Every kid gets a line. It is a big deal. And I don't want First Banana to feel rotten. This part is ripe for acting, I tell her. It's such an appealing role. I won't let you slip and fall. First Banana still does not look sure. But the show is tomorrow, so I find Mrs. Millet because I have a plan. Let's change things up. A special finale. Our families will love it. You'll see. On the night of the show, the curtains flutter, the lights fill the stage, the crowd murmurs in their seats. The Food is Fun, Healthy Eating, Good Nutrition pageant is about to begin. Bread forgets her lines. Cheese misses his cue. Sugar and butter are used sparingly, but the crowd laughs and claps. They eat it up, and then it's time for dessert. We come out together, one on each side. Our show is now over, but before the end, remember it's great when you split with a friend. That is cute, a banana split. Share with your friends. The end. And take a big bow. Did you like that one? Second banana. She had a lot of feelings about being second banana, but in the end, it all worked out. Okay. Should we read our next food book? Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast in Mission Defrostable. It's written by Josh Funk and Brendan Kearney did the illustrations. Mission Defrostable. I see a lot of popsicles. Is that ice cream? If something is frozen, that's when you defrost it. So I think this story is going to take place in the freezer. What do you think? Deep in the gloomiest nook of the fridge, past Veggie Valley and Rosemary Ridge, meeting in secret behind Pickle Post, sat Lady Pancake beside Sir French Toast. I love how these books rhyme, and I like the illustrations. Surely you've noticed a chill in the air, said Pancake. I'm freezing. There's frost in my hair. Toast grumbled. What do we do? We're in danger. When out of a shadowy gap swooped a stranger. Who could it be? I recognize the shape of that vegetable. Oh dear. Agent Asparagus flashed an ID. You're the two heroes that I've come to see. Someone's designed a despicable scheme. I need your help on my super spy team. Pancake chewed over this new proposition. Toast said, we'll do it. We'll join in your mission. Where are we going? Asked Toast from the rear. Up to the freezer, of course, said the spear, sneaking past peas in a snow paradise. They sidestepped a pineapple dripping with ice. Follow me closely, the agent went on. But something grabbed hold of her. Uh-oh. And then she was gone. No! Shouted Pancake, but Toast held her back. Something is up there and it could attack. We'll rescue the agent, I promise we will, but we need assistance to stop the big chill. Pancake considered this. I have a plan. It's risky to ask him, but there is one man. Baron von Waffle, spat Toast with a scowl. What do you want? Waffle groaned with a growl. Pancake said, help us or all life could end. Help you? Whined Waffle, but I'm not your friend. Pancake explained what they needed to do. You know the freezer. We're lost without you. Waffle first laughed, made them beg, made them plead, but finally Baron von Waffle agreed. Across the unknown, the pair followed their guide, hoping that they'd have some luck on their side. At last they arrived in the heart of the freezer, only to hear someone shout the words, "Seize her!" There are some frozen bananas. Maybe they're for making banana bread. And seize the toast too, screamed a frozen fruit bar. They tried to escape, but they didn't get far. Waffle, however, ran back while they fought. Toast whispered, I'll bet he knew we'd get caught. Captured and shackled in curly fry chains, the duo was led through a grate of plantains. Well, they're plantains, they're not bananas. Where are you taking us? Pancake demanded. Their captor responded, We've caught you red-handed. The Empress despises all those who intrude, and she's got a plot to destroy the fridge food. Uh-oh. The fridge food's in trouble. Perched on the throne in the icicle palace, there sat the culprit, the agent of malice. Are you ready? Asparagus, Pancake said. What are you doing? Fools! I'm the mastermind you've been pursuing. He tricked them. Ages ago during mid-morning brunch, a bean avalanche cut me off from my bunch. Alone and abandoned, I wandered in fear. I searched for a home, and I ended up here. And now, with the two of you out of the fold, I've got my revenge, and I'm serving it cold. You won't get away with this, Pancake replied. Who's gonna stop me? Asparagus cried. Perhaps she was right. Toast and Pancake were doomed. But out of the shadows, a monocle zoomed. So when you have one lens instead of a pair of glasses. Baron von Waffle bewildered her crew and freed Toast and Pancake, surprising the two. Stop the intruder, Asparagus screamed, but everyone failed and the Empress just steamed. Waffle, said Pancake, you saved us, but why? Waffle responded, I'm not a bad guy. Sometimes I envy the friendship you share, but how could I leave you to freeze in despair? It seems I've misjudged you, said Toast, I confess. Pancake asked, friends? And Waffle waffled, I guess. It means it was hard to make a decision. You're waffling. The Empress had heard the whole sweet conversation. A tear trickled down, or perhaps condensation. Asparagus said, please forgive my deceit. I promise to unfreeze the fridge and retreat. The trio considered and stepped forth united. You're welcome to come with us, Waffle invited. Do you think she'll go back to the fridge? Slowly but surely, the whole fridge defrosted. Pancake and Toast were completely exhausted. The villains now heroes, the evil defeated. The fridge was now safe, and the mission completed. Look, everyone's happy to see them. There. They're all dancing to the Peach Boys. Oh. It's a big open page that you can pull out. That's cool. Well, you guys, those are the adventures of Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast this time. And finally, I have one last book for you called Sweetie. It's by Andrea Zwill. And she did the words and the pictures. Sweetie was awkward, even for a naked mole rat. Please note that naked mole rats are born without fur, but not without the love of clothes. The illustrator is grateful for this since she didn't have to draw a bunch of slightly embarrassing pictures. Well, aren't you Grandma's little square peg? Huh? She thinks. Her own grandmother called her a little square peg. Sweetie didn't exactly know what that meant. But she did know that she didn't always fit in. Sweetie could be intense. Here's what they're all talking about. My doll's name is Ellie. She likes cupcakes. My doll is David. My grandma gave him to me. This is Sunshine. She wants to be a doctor. Who's your doll, Sweetie? And Sweetie says, this is Warrior Princess Zorna, friend of the friendless, destroyer of evil, lover of chocolate beet cake with cream cheese frosting. Her favorite color is aubergine, and my mom made her for me. And people found her hobbies a bit bizarre. Would you like to come over to my house and help me identify fungi? No thank you. Occasionally, Sweetie did things that others had a hard time comprehending, like the day she gave her book report through interpretive dance. What book is this? No one could understand. There were times when Sweetie wondered what it would be like to be someone else. Someone like Deb. Deb always said the right thing and had stylish friends. Best of all, she had beautiful hair. Sweetie wanted hair like Deb's. Can you see Deb's hair? She has one hair. She thought maybe she should try a wig. Feels itchy. Then there were the times that Sweetie just felt like being Sweetie. There's her room underground in her burrow. The best days were when Aunt Ruth visited. Aunt Ruth understood Sweetie perfectly. She didn't think Sweetie's hobbies were weird. Really, not a single one. Sweetie and her aunt loved going through old family photo albums. Sweetie especially liked the pictures of her mom and her aunt when they were her age. And then into punk rock. On her most recent visit, Aunt Ruth talked about how she was called a square peg when she was young. Sweetie was starting to understand what that meant. Aunt Ruth said that being different was one of the best things about her life, and that if you stayed true to yourself, you'd find your people. And that made Sweetie think. Were there really people out there for her? How would they recognize her? How would she recognize them? Was there a secret handshake she'd have to learn? She really hoped there was a secret handshake. Sweetie wondered how many times she'd been close to one of her people and not known it. What if she stepped it up a notch? Would her people be able to spot her more easily? My name is Sweetie. I like dancing, mushrooms, and rainy days. You too? Need to find your people? Maybe we're a match. Flyers are available. It's pretty loud. I don't know. Or would she just seem desperate? Sweetie! For now, she'd trust Aunt Ruth, continue to do her favorite things, and be herself. And maybe she'd try a couple of new hobbies just for fun. She tries knitting. Whoa, very nice, Sweetie. Look at that unicorn cake. That's amazing. After all, being Sweetie wasn't so bad. Sigh, they're beautiful. She loves mushrooms. In fact, it could be pretty awesome. Well, aren't you a fuzzy little caterpillar? And who knew when someone else pretty awesome might come along? Oh my gosh, isn't that the cutest little caterpillar? My name is Sandy. Your shirt is wonderful. I wouldn't mind having a shirt with a mushroom on it. I love mushrooms. My favorite is, it's hard to pronounce, Gyromitra esculenta. It looks like a brain. Hi, Sandy. My name's Sweetie. Would you like to learn a secret handshake? Yes, thank you. I think she found a person for her. A new friend. Sweetie. Remember, just be yourself. All right, friends. I will see you next week on Friday for more stories. Bye.